Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm installing some brake air ducts to cool them, some brake cooling ducts. And I'm doing it a little different than I've ever seen anybody do it. So let me show you what I did. I bought these carbon fiber covers for the fog light bezels. And you can see they do have a hole in it, but when you look at the stock fog light bezel, it's kind of blocked. There's not really an opening. So I dremeled out the back and attached a 2.5 inch hose adapter, and I'll put links down in the description, everything that I used to do this. And then I used aftermarket hardware. I drilled the hole slightly bigger on the carbon fiber, and that allowed me to add these thick, with a built-in washer nut that has the anti-vibration rubber stuff inside of it, so they won't come off during driving. So anyway, I thought you guys might get a kick out of this. I'll show you some more as I get through the install, and thanks for watching. That looks clean. All right, so these are the aftermarket bolts that I bought, and you can see for size comparison, they're slightly longer, and of course the head is significantly bigger, and I did that so it would take the place of, you know, a normal washer. And then the nut, here's the one that it came with, little tiny, I don't even know if that's 5 or 6 millimeter nut, and here's a 10 millimeter with the rubberized locking washer kind of thing on there. And these are M6 1.0 nuts and bolts, and I'll put a link in the description so you guys can see what I used. Forgot. All right, so this third hole that's right here, obviously it's going to be covered up if you put the cover on first. So we're going to go ahead and bolt this down first. And for this, I'm going to actually use the stock hardware that came with the carbon fiber fog light cover. Alright, so one of the things you're going to have to do is you're going to have to get a Dremel in here, cut this piece up to here, and probably just cut this whole piece out. It's really structural, but you can see this is hitting right now, and it's hitting right here. So you could probably just cut straight here, and then straight down, and back around. Just get this piece opened up, and that'll allow you to run your hose, I think, around the backside of the windshield washer fluid reservoir, so you won't have to get a Killer Bees relocation kit or anything like that. But we'll find out a little bit more as I get through the install. Kind of doing this first time, figuring it out as I go. So I'm going to get a Dremel and get to chopping. Boom, that's that. We got that out. And if you're super duper anal, you could go through and sand this. I'm just gonna break off these little pieces that melt. It's not gonna really hurt anything if you leave them there because they're kind of stuck by themselves. It just doesn't look good, so I'm gonna clean it up. And you could get a file, some sandpaper, whatever. All right, now we can get her bolted up. All right guys, so this is where I'm gonna drill the holes, and you can see this is the vacuum hose connector that I purchased. Again, I'll link it down in the description below. Some of them may be affiliated links. I don't know as of right now. All right, so you can see here when you put this on, you get this ugly stuff showing through right here. So what I'm gonna do first is go ahead and drill the holes all the way through so I know where to mount this, and then I'll line this up, get the holes drilled in that, mount this with this attached after I Dremel out the back area. All right, so check it out. I'm going to drill some pilot holes first. It doesn't want to go in straight because of this honeycomb. So I'm not going to go with the smallest drill bit because then I'll just keep having to step it up. So I'm going to go with like a medium, small size. Alright, let's try this again. Carbon out so I can just drill the hole without worrying about scratching it. There's that one. Alright, so look for the flat spot on these little honeycomb things. Drill in sideways and then tip your drill bit up. That'll make it a lot easier to drill straight through. And I'm just going to check again for alignment, and it's perfect. So I just got to go do 3 more. Okay, and the last hole doesn't have anything behind it, but it will when I put this on. So that's kind of handy to have that. Roll the last three.
The size of this far beyond the mind's reach. Sir, it's like something I've never seen.
Oh, last two actually. Almost forgot. We have to Dremel this. Let me double check. Alright, so I need to keep this honeycomb here so that I can bolt it. And I need to cut here. All this can come off. And of course I have a hole here, so I need to keep that. So I'm going to go around there. So anywhere you have a hole, you definitely need to keep that spot. Otherwise you won't have anything to bolt onto. And then from there, I could just cut straight down the middle. And then I'm going to turn back this way because I really only need to get this hole open. So that should be that. Let's go Dremel. Boom, that's that. We got that out. And if you're super duper anal, you could go through and sand this. I'm just gonna break off these little pieces that melt. It's not gonna really hurt anything if you leave them there because they're kind of stuck by themselves. It just doesn't look good, so I'm gonna clean it up. Yeah, you could get a file, some sandpaper, whatever. All right. Now we can get her bolted up. Alright, so I got the fog light bezel covers installed. The hose brackets are ready. I'm still waiting for the hoses to arrive from Hong Kong. So as soon as I get those, we'll get this whole rest of the install part 2 of the video done. So I'm just going to start the car up so you can hear how it sounds. And we'll check out the covers. I like it. And you can see the Faction Fab coilovers, the FR specs installed. I got the ride height the way I want it. Also installed a few other things, a Veris front lip and the rear wing, which is also carbon fiber. So check it out. that's it for today, guys. Still waiting, like I said, on the hoses. So as soon as I get those in, we'll do the carbon fiber dust shields on the back of the brakes and cut the hose for the hoses, run the hoses to the front, get everything installed, and then head out to the track. So I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.